My name is Andrew Thomas. I've been a physiotherapist actually since 2009. I was in the Army for 4 years as a military physio, and I've since left the Army and I've ended up here at Athletes Advantage Physio working with an old colleague. And so the fact that this clinic is situated in a CrossFit gym is sort of home for me, in that I was a CrossFit gym owner back east. So I have a pretty good general idea of what CrossFit does with the body, and I have a love for that kind of training, and I have for many years. And so knowing what CrossFitters and athletes in general do to their bodies, I want to be the one that can sort of help them keep doing what they're doing, keep them CrossFitting, keep them playing their sport. The big thing for me is that human bodies were meant to move, and just because of that fact doesn't mean that we always know how to do the movements correctly. And so with a lot of the movements that are done in things like CrossFit and sport, there's high velocity, high loads, and these often require a lot of technique and a lot of attention to detail. And that lies for me, that's my relationship with exercise. Now there's a difference between exercise and training, and people who want to get better at a lot of things need to commit to training and being there. That's why I've always sort of been attracted to CrossFit, because it's not about standing on a treadmill and watching TV while you're exercising. It's about actually committing and actually training, to being present with every single repetition, making it count. Be it in CrossFit, Olympic lifting, or powerlifting, or playing a sport. We even teach young soccer players here what proper knee position is. So these biomechanical positions become reflexes, so you can rely on them when you need them and not have to think about it. And really what we're about here at Athletes Advantage is not only prevention, but it's also enhancing performance, to get someone to help them to get that extra 5 pounds on their deadlift, or to do that sprint 5 seconds faster, but to do it with proper biomechanics and to minimize the risk of injury. When you're doing exercise of any kind, be there. Commit to that form. It's not about just getting it done so you can get back out of the gym. Is embrace that. And then again, to me, is that difference between exercise versus training. Both are good things, but if you want to see real results, you've got to commit and actually pay real, true attention to pushing off when you're doing your agility drills when you're a soccer player, or to really getting that last rep and actually making it count. So all that said, we're situated nicely here in this with CrossFit Saint City. We share the same location. So if you have questions about an athletic injury, if you're interested in increasing your performance in a sport, be it a sport like soccer or hockey, or if you want to get into weightlifting or CrossFit or that thing, that type of activity, we're here to help make that transition more effective and hopefully reduce the risk of injury, and above all else, to increase your performance and increase your quality of life. So come see us at Athletes Advantage Physiotherapy here in St. Albert.